I'm Joyce Rash, and this would be my 85th anniversary of the Robbie Burns celebration. And so I'm going to do the Burns Grace. Some hae meat and cannot eat, and some would eat that want it. But we hae meat and we can eat, and say the Lord be thanked. Amen.
Hello, now it's time to pipe in your haggis. The tune I'm going to play is called High Road to Gairloch.
Ladies and gentlemen, the address to the haggis. Fair, ba, your honest, sonse face, great chieftain of the Puddin race. Up in the maw, ye talk your place. Pinch, tripe, or therm, well, are you where your grace, as long's me arm? The groaning trencher there ye fill, your hurdies like a distant hill. Your pin would help to mend the mill in time o' need, while through your pores the dews distill like amber bead. His knife, see rustic labor dich, and cut you up a wee ready slech, trenching your gushing your intros brich, like only ditch. And then, oh, what a glorious sight, warm, recant, rich. Then horn for horn they stretch and strive, Dilt talk the hin mist on they drive, till all swelt kites be live their bent like drums. Then all gin men mist like to rive, bethink it hums. Is there that ours French ragout, or olio with saw a sou, or fricassee we macker spew, we perfect sconner, looks down we sneer and scon for view. Sick of dinner? Poor devil. See him our as trash, as feckless as a withered rash, his spinal shank, a gidwhip lash, his niv, a knit, through bloody flood or field to dash. Oh, how unfit. But, mark the rustic, haggis fed, the trembling earth resound his tread, clapping a willing of a bladed, he'll mak it whistle. And legs, and arms, and hits whistling like taps of thistle. You, who make mankind your care, dish them out their bill of fare. All Scotland wants nae skinking wear, the Johnson laggies. But, if you wish her, rave for prayer, you're a haggis.
Hello and welcome to the 2021 virtual Burns Night Supper. We are City of Trees, Pipes and Drums. We're going to play a selection of music for you. We hope you enjoy it.
There was 3 kings into the east, 3 kings both great and high, and they had sworn a solemn oath, John Barleycorn should die. They took a plough and ploughed him down, put clods upon his head, and they had sworn a solemn oath, John Barleycorn was dead. But the cheerful spring came kindly on, and showers began to fall. John Barleycorn got up again, and sore surprised them all. The sultry suns of summer came, and he grew thick and strong, his head weel armed with pointy spears, that no one should him wrong. The sober autumn entered mild, and he grew wan and pale, his bending joints and drooping head showed he'd began to fail. His colour sickened more and more, he faded into age, and then his enemies began to show their deadly rage. They've taken a weapon long and sharp and cut him by the knee, then tied him fast upon a cart like a rogue for forgery. They laid him down upon his back and cudgelled him full sore. They hung him up before the storm and turned him o'er and o'er. They filled up a darksome pit wi' water to the brim. They heavied in John Barleycorn, there let him sink or swim. They laid him out upon the floor to work him further woe, and still as signs of life appeared, they tossed him to and fro. They wasted o'er a scorching flame the marrow of his bones, but a miller used him worst of all, for he crushed him between 2 stones. And they hae ta'en his very heart's blood, and drank it round and round, and still the more and more they drank, their joy did more abound. John Barleycorn was a hero bold, of noble enterprise, for if you do but taste his blood, 'twill make your courage rise. 'Twill make a man forget his woe, 'twill heighten all his joy, 'twill make the widow's heart to sing, though the tear were in her eye. Then let us toast John Barleycorn, each man a glass in hand, and may his great prosperity never fail in old Scotland.
Happy 262th birthday, Robbie Burns. We are the Equations. We're coming to you from the wilds of Canyon County. We're going to play a few jigs here. The first one is called The Lounge Bar. It's named after a place in Lerwick, Shetland Islands. And the name of that place is called The Lounge Bar. Yeah, so it's consistent. Written by, and her name is Anne Laug Borsheim. She's Norwegian, but also hangs out in the Shetlands quite a bit. Then we're going to go into a set of A jigs, starting with 100 Pipers, On to Steamboat, Cock of the North, and finally Bonnie Dundee.
O flower of Scotland, when will we see your like again, that fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen, and stood against him, proud Edward's army, and sent him homeward to think again. The hills are bare now, and autumn leaves lie thick and still. For land that is lost now, which was so dearly held, that stood against him, proud Edward's army, and sent him homeward to think again. Those days are past now, and in the past they must remain. But we can still rise now and be the nation again that stood against him, proud Edward's army, and sent him homeward to think again.
hello, Ishmisha Uchen. This is my Feilk Mór, my great kilt. And as you can see, the original kilts were not sewn. They were just a blanket. If you've ever heard the expression, the whole 9 yards, these kilts used to be 9 yards long. But today, our weavers can make them twice as wide. So now we no longer need to make them 9 yards. We usually make them have them made probably about 5 or 6 yards. So this is my family tartan. So we'll go ahead and lay this out. So this building is approximately 16 feet long. And so you can see just how long this tartan actually is when it's fully stretched out. Now, okay. Just a little bit. So in order to properly pleat this, what we do is we measure our knees as we come to the edge of our tartan, and we hold them out so I can see clearly. My apron to come to my knee should be at this line here, and so this is when I begin my pleating. And this 16-ounce wool definitely weighs on the carpet below it. Next step I'm going to take is I'm going to want to set my length of my kilt. And the beautiful thing about this is we can decide how long we want our kilts. We can have it longer depending on where we set our knees. So if I want it to come down to my calves because it's a colder day, I can. The average is to take the very back of your knee and set it at the end of your pleat. Okay, you want to make sure your shirt, these old Highland shirts, are brushed down, and you simply lay back. You'll take this piece here, this piece over here, and then you'll take your belt, shimmy it up to right around your belly button. Just bring it over. Suck in your gut. You stand up, push it out, hold it like thus. Back should be pleated. Just like that. If you want a pocket, simply wrap it around, stuff it in. We have ourselves a pocket here, and a second pocket here. Big old pockets. Or you can wear it with a sporran. You can, if it's cold, rainy, we have an instant jacket. Some folks like to wear it up over the shoulder. It's been a while. You can tie it or secure it with a brooch. Twist that in back. And you would secure it with a brooch right here. But that's how you wear the kilt. And of course, when you're done with it, voila.
Hindsight is 2020. It's right here. We've all been living on our islands for the past several months, so we have a couple island tunes. The first is The Hut on Staffen Island by Phil Cunningham. And the second is one we learned from an Orkney fiddler on YouTube who goes by Fiddlecam. And she filmed it overlooking the Old Man of Hoy and called it the Hoy tune. It has a different name, but we're not going to tell you what that is because the Hoy tune is the better name of the two. There's a lyric to it. The lyric is a sing-along. This lyric it goes like this. Hoy. So we'll do a little practice here. It's in the key of D, D chord. 1, 2, 3, hoy! Well, some of you were a little bit off on count there. We'll do it one more time. D. 1, 2, 3, hoy! So, in the sake of brevity, we're just going to play the tune through once. There's two instances where you can sing along. The first one might sneak up on you, but the second one should be pretty straightforward, and you can join in from your own island. 2020. It's right here.
O flower of Scotland, when will we see your like again?
Pipe down.